Hello again, Internet. Welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris 3.8 Machine Intelligence. I am still John. Previously, we concluded our war with the Hive and began integrating them, and we picked up their vassal, the Boss Pax Chu, by vassalizing them. We also picked up the Ixodar after their successful rebellion against the Yamors. This angered the Yamors, who went and accepted vassalization from somebody over here in this Spiritualist Federation. So that's not great, because they're now in the middle of our territory. But we can probably just leave him be for now. We are starting to suffer relative power of subjects penalties to relations with our vassals. So at this point, I think we're going to put a pause on further vassalization, and we are going to just kind of keep teching up and powering up until that penalty kind of starts getting smaller and going away, and then we'll look into picking up more vassals after that. I apologize for my sinuses. I blame the Canadians for setting everything on fire up there. As far as our top line economy stuff, we've broken 3K science. That's good. We're around 1,500 unity a month and 450 alloys. We have mega structures on the way. And when this finishes, so in 23 months. We won't have finished integrating these guys yet, so we can't start repairing their science nexus until that completes. What we might do instead is we might just start repairing the sentry array, and that takes 15 years. But once the sentry array is done, we can take galactic wonders, which will let us start working towards where is it? Here it is. So to Dyson Sphere and Matter Decompressor, both of which are very strong economy megastructures. The Dyson especially pays for itself like within 5 or 10 years of having built it. It's something absurd, and it produces massive quantities of energy. So once that comes online, we'll have to do some work, kind of restructuring our economy, shifting people off of energy production and onto science, for example, or onto more alloys. Or we could just use that energy to like turn the rest of our worlds into machine worlds for a while. For traditions, we'll probably do politics next. We're starting to our block in the Senate is starting to it's approaching like half of the total Diplo weight. At which point we could start we could do things like confidently forming the council and start working towards custodian. We do want to take a black hole for the matter decompressor. We will pick one up here. I'm not sure if you can build a matter decompressor over an L-gate. I don't think you can. I think I've tried it before with like void dwellers. So I think we will also want this black hole, and this void cloud. We'll want to go fight anyway for his void lightning. I'm thinking we might do like Arc Emitter / Void Lightning battleships in addition to our carrier battleships. Void Lightning basically is a disruptor type weapon that ignores shields and armor and fits in a large weapon slot, so it's pretty handy for battleships. And then my other thought here, so we have 3 potential spots where the Khan could spawn, and they're all in our territory, and I think we might clear this one out in the early game while we still have time, because we have the fleet for it, and this prevents the Khan from spawning like right up in our core world, on top of our main generator world, while we're dealing with another problem later, like for example, the Tempest. So I think we want to work towards L-gates. We want to start working on that. We've gotten most of the important engineering techs out of the way. We still need the thing that gives us habitation districts for orbital rings. And there might be a few more like machine modification things we could pick up that we might want, but at this point, and battleship build cost reduction, things like that. But we've gotten most of the really important stuff that we wanted to rush out, and that means we now can kind of spend engineering points on other stuff like L-gates. I don't think our fleet is strong enough to do the L-gates yet, though. So again, we'll keep building up, and we'll get there, but probably not today. So yeah, our back to economy, our energy we can use huge quantities of to machine world, like everything. So there, I'm okay running a huge surplus per month. Minerals, we don't need as much. We're approaching the cap. I think we're gonna shift some miners away from mining. Yeah, we can shift them towards like industry or cities would be industry or nexus would both be fine here. But we're gonna need more alloys for megastructures pretty soon here anyway. So somehow I picked up 2 envoys. I'm not sure where they came from. We can
Ships upgraded.
do these first contacts. Oh, I also wanted to. So this here, I think we have a. I think this is the surveyor, and we can definitely take this fleet. So I think we're gonna go do it. And they're just like they're not very strong. It doesn't really matter. Or I'm not worried about losing stuff to them. I suspect they're also not the last mining drones, so we shouldn't like lose the first contact by doing this. Not that the mining drone stuff is really important. I think.
Research complete.
Oof. Wow. Sure, we can do calculator output. Do we have idle construction ship? We could do an orbital ring over the homeworld. We could keep building relays. Oh, we could start building relays into this guy's territory, because you can build relays on your vassals' systems. And again, we'll put it close to the wormhole. I'm close, but not right on top of the wormhole. We'll have him. I think we have wormhole stuff now. We have a 100k fleet. I'm okay opening some wormholes, maybe. Hyper shields, yes, please. Cooperative research channels. Okay, so the first materialist resolution is passed. The materialist resolutions are not as game-changing as the spiritualist ones. It would be nice to ban outlawing artificial intelligence, but yeah. You see, they're already most of the way there. Relays are so relays, gateways, and right. So part of the reason we want to do L-gates eventually is that taking terminal egress. So these all link up to a single system in a cluster that'll be like over here. There are multiple L-gates. I don't know where the other ones are, but there's probably like 5 or 7 or something, and they're scattered around. I'm really surprised that none of our vassals have one. Regular gateway. It's also annoying that they use the same icon as hyper relays, I think. Yeah. How strange. Okay, here's one. So it provides a gateway that we could use to get like over here and potentially other places. Basically, it gives you a bunch of ability to project fleet power around the galaxy. Into the Pictlings, for example. Because having a big fleet doesn't do you a whole lot of good if you can't get it where it needs to be.
Colonization in progress. Council agenda.
Yeah, there we go, full of minerals.
An alien empire has established communications.
I wonder if people need minerals as much as they need food.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Okay, so here's the processing hub with the surveyor. I'm surprised he gives them that good odds. Oh, gale speed. That's nice. Oh, they made gale speed a counselor trait. Oh, that's horrible. It was such a good admiral trait. Oh, we got trickster. I can live with, yeah. Let's get rid of some minerals before we hit this accept button. Let's just sell them. I don't know what triggered this. Where are these places? Okay, this is the other, weird. These are all over the place. Okay. You are the crystals. That was one of them was the marauders, and then the last one was probably an enclave. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's an enclave. We should do that. Getting the artisan and curator enclaves are both really handy. So, what are we building? Just keep upgrading stuff. Did I lose some taxes or something? I feel like those numbers both went down by 100. Really weird.
Council agenda ready.
I mean, I like green science points, and I don't really have happiness. Where is Halimar Secundus? Yeah, I don't do happiness. That's not really a penalty. We're allowed to experiment on our drones. That's fine. Are there not? Oh, pre-sapiens. Oops. Given let's yeah, I don't really like exterminating. I don't have any use for pre-sapiens, but I don't really like exterminating either. Ship fire rate, command center, or the army thing. Yeah.
Research complete.
Okay, mega structures. We could do battleship stuff though. I feel like L-gates get rolled like every other tech though. It could be a while before we see the battleship thing again. Okay, we did the wormhole. Let's keep building industry. Oh, this is more marauders. What? Okay, where does this wormhole go that we just explored? Okay. Alright. So that gives us a relatively quick path to these guys if we need it. What is... Oh, that's the scrapper bot. Okay, we have some free envoys. Let's do and the crystals. Where'd they go? What? I'm really confused. Yeah, I mean, we'll just... Oh, they're over here somewhere. Okay, well, fine. Politics. Which, and now we get influence for assigning guys to the, It should have given us one. Did it not? Can I not read today? Adoption effects, +1 envoy. It just takes a sec.
Research complete.
I'm very confused. We do kind of want this eventually to get the orbital research drops building. Cutting lasers are not great. Everybody else, okay. Let's bring you home and group up, and then go clean out these guys before. Yeah, because that's on a timer. We want to do that before mid game.
Research complete.
Ending slavery, maybe. Ending the slave trade, I think. Yeah. This won't be great for the authoritarians. This whole block here. Oh, we're starting to get piracy. Oh, that's annoying. Who's trading through us?
Research complete. An alien empire has established communications.
Those would all be good. Starbase cap wouldn't be bad. I kind of want fleet command limit though. We have enough naval capacity. We just are getting our fleets organized right is being annoying currently. Because we have a bunch of cruisers and a bunch of corvettes and stuff, and getting big enough fleets to be able to move everything that we have to them would be good. I don't understand, like, it just starts here and it's probably like coming through. Well, they're a hive, they don't do trade. Is somebody using gateways already? I don't get it. Another actual civ? Oh, somebody went... Whoa. Okay, so they... Alright, I mean... Early space age habitats. Interesting. And they got annexed immediately. The Shroud Walkers.
Has established communications.
Okay, full on influence. Should we raise taxes or... Okay, the Pictlings are expanding through this wormhole. Huh. Who can raise taxes on? The Ixodar? We're holding. Yeah, either of them. We could tax more. Does it tell us how much? So that's about 150. That's a little bit less. So we'll get more by taxing them.
Research complete.
Science Nexus? Yeah, we'll want to build our own in addition to the one that we repair. Oh, right, we were going to start repairing this.
Council agenda ready.
Bolt's a pretty good name for a generator world. That kind of worked out. Okay, they're starting to build orbital relays for us. That's very convenient. There's another black hole there. Are both of our fleets back here yet? Yes. Do we... Okay, so we have hyper shields now. We can do the upgrade and then go fight the marauders. I'm debating like disbanding the Cloak Corvette fleet, but
Research complete.
we're most of the way, 2/3 the way through with terraforming. The first wave, anyway. Right, we should start a second wave of terraformings. %30 society research versus 10% everything. Yeah, sure. The Fortress world, I'm not really concerned about terraforming. That one's in motion. Pop assembly speed? Never bad. Did my, like, deal with these guys to give me more research options end?
Ships upgraded.
Okay.
Incoming transmission.
Oh, and another foolish thing I did. I didn't upgrade these to citadels. Having some citadels would have sped up getting megastructures, potentially.
Ships upgraded.
Yeah, let's get these guys out of the way before early game ends and the con becomes a real potential.
Research complete.
Yeah, let's of those I feel okay about Gates.
Colony established.
What? I didn't do this one either. Yeah, there'll be, you know,
Council
fortress
agenda ready.
worlds or
Hostile
refinery worlds
station
or things like that.
engaged.
Okay, so the hive has built enough relay links that we now have a direct link to their capital. Hmm. That's
Research complete.
that particular trait, the this one with reducing disengagement chance is not the best. So again, we're just shedding corvettes basically at this point. And I'm kind of like corvettes can be good, but here we have a bunch of stuff we can go. Here we have regenerable tissue. Yeah, we definitely want that. What are my scientists doing? Assist research. This is probably the least important one to assist research on. Well, that's about 450 total. That one's about 900 total, and this one's, yeah, probably 600. Yeah, so yes, that one is the least important one. This is the archaeology guy. We will grab a science ship, put the archaeology guy in it, and send him to research debris. What's left of these fleets is still fine on like hull. Yeah, you see the cruisers and the battleships hardly took any hull and armor damage. So we'll keep pushing.
Hostile station engaged. Research complete.
Oh, and we should, yeah, we want to be grabbing these systems as well. Yes, habitation modules. Very good. Let's wait for the shields to regenerate at least, and then, yeah, shields are at full. Lost some cruisers that time. Probably to the galleons.
Debris analyzed. Hostile station.
Yeah, this system also will have. Actually, this one
Research
will have
complete.
the regime
Council
could jump
agenda
over here.
ready.
We'll have to be careful of that. Here's orbital maintenance drops. Naval cap wouldn't be bad. Devolving beam is. I'm surprised I'm getting that. I don't have Colossus, so I can't use it. Okay. So there's no possibility of the con spawning here. Yeah, that was not the one to rush, but that's fine. Let's go back, heal up.
Construction complete.
So we grab this one, they can't jump here and then
Research
there.
complete.
You can do another L-gate. We might want upgraded flak before we do L-gates. We have some time though.
Debris analyzed.
It's a really weird tree structure in politics, where like this node also happens at the same time as the finisher every time. I feel like this was not necessarily well thought through here. We're not really proposing very much. This would be pretty useful. That's funny. He's going. What? Why'd they go different places? I don't understand.
Debris analyzed. Research complete.
Strategic Coordination Center also very good. Huge naval capacity and like sublight speed bonuses. Our mineral income is dropping significantly. Maybe we were a little too aggressive there. Or our taxes are fluctuating as our vassals are doing stuff. Ugh. How long do we have on this one? 2 years. Okay, we can wait. We can live with it for 2 years.
Complete.
Hopefully.
Debris
And then that'll uncap the districts there, and we'll just build as like a ton of. Okay, yeah, our Stellarium. Oh, fungal trail we should do. Yeah, we should like run around and finish off a bunch of these like special projects. Okay, so that cleared up some supply. So we have 125, 21 times 4, 80. I think we might just put all the cruisers in one fleet, and then the battleships and the like little support vessels in the other one. Okay, our integration completed. This could get ugly. Oh, it's a galactic custodian. I'm not custodian yet. Foreshadowing. Yeah, so we're gonna purge all these hive pops. What's a Lavis? Oh, the Levants. Huh. We could resettle them around a little bit to speed that process up. Rather than taking all of the stability penalties on this small handful of planets, if we spread their pops around across our worlds, that's probably worth doing. And also, like, resettling some of our guys on these planets. To be clear, when you say purging, you mean, like, being exported, right? Not... Yeah, displaced. Not actually purged. Good. Yeah, resettling some of our guys here will also bring stability up. We don't want any rebellions. I don't really know if we want these planets. Abandoning planets is influence expensive. Yeah, we can just start grabbing maintenance drones too. Yeah, that's what we should be doing, is cycling through it using the low stability warning. Okay. So that situation's stable. They're terraforming. Oh, interesting. And when it changes owners, the terraforming continues. I mean, I guess you're a little silly to do it that way. And then we're also going to want to build a relay line down this way. What? We have a colony ship of hive pops? How does that
Incoming
work?
Transmission.
Who are your overlords? Oh, so all of the Pictlings vassals now have offered me secret fealty. Okay, and the Grolferp are trying to subjugate the Pictlings, which would also bring these guys into that federation. Okay, we're also over Starbase Cap, which is no good. Just now you want Nemesis? I guess just now they're loyal. We don't really need both of these bastions. So I do want a defensive starbase on top of the wormhole, because stuff comes through wormholes. But I don't need both of these. So we're going to rebuild this one defensively. And just pick a couple to downgrade. And then we'll downgrade one of these. We'll downgrade this one as well eventually. Having one over the L-gate's a good idea. Yeah, I don't really need more shipyards here. Clogging up the works. It is a citadel. I'm surprised they had citadels tech. Oh, no, okay, no. What? Okay, I don't know.
Debris
And I think the
analyzed.
Grolferp Federation is going to win and vassalize all those guys.
Construction complete.
Interesting. Okay, so we're going to wait until he does all these, and then bring him here, and pop those guys there, and take the Void Cloud, and then survey and grab the system.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Debris analyzed.
Yeah, of those, I think we do Railgun. We're working towards... What we want kinetics for is like kinetic artillery at kind of up at the top end is good for artillery battleships.
Debris analyzed.
And then we'll link this planet up with our... with the network for recruiting troops. That starbase could also probably go away. I'm not committed to like holding this. I don't really want to be building defensive starbases down here, and I don't really want to be building anchorages down here either. I'd rather build them with my core territory where I can make sure where I'm confident I can hold them. So we're gonna just downgrade a lot of these, I think. And I'm also at risk of being under fleet cap or under half fleet cap for military readiness. That one's kind of a nice spot. Ah, the Chosen. They are a purification, so we can tell they're fanatical purifiers, even if we didn't know beforehand that they're the Chosen, that's their deal. So we can do bonus spy growth. How do we get there? I know my vassals have a bunch of wormholes, and I don't know where they all go. Is this going to be my problem? Maybe that's what we'll use some of these construction ships for, is just going and doing wormholes. Like this one. It's pretty funny that you can do it with just a regular construction ship. You don't need like a science ship or anything. Any more? I mean, I guess the sentry array will help us find all the remaining wormholes pretty soon here. Our empire size is getting a little bit out of control. We might want to abandon some of these planets.
Research complete.
Wait, that was auto... Okay, alright, that's... We got autocannon from researching all the marauder bits. Oh, we also picked up their fleets. Or fleet.
Research complete.
Fabricator output or L-gates? We need a lot of L-gates. It takes a long time. What are we at? 3 out of 7? And our fab, like our ally output is fine. We're approaching cap.
Research complete.
It's kind of tempting to take master builders here for the build cap and build speed, because then we could be doing like the sentry array and the science nexus, and then the other science nexus. How far are we on? Yeah, maybe our unity output may not have kept up with our growth in empire size. Yeah, we're at 300% total tradition cost. What? Didn't we just... Is there a second Federation's end? No, they're...
Research complete.
Okay. Right, the crime is out of control here. Do we have an equivalent to Crime Lord deal? Not really. Oh, but we can't resettle them to machine worlds. We could resettle them to planets that are about to become machine worlds, though. And then we'll get the organic slurry modifier. That's horrifying. And yet, optimal. How long does it take to purge one of these pops? 100 per month. So if it's going to be like 3 months, we need to settle like 4 pops to each of our planets that's becoming a machine world. We can do 5 just to be safe. Regen we're doing. Nupran we're doing. This one might have been in the second wave. So Regen is 3 months. Gadexis is 3 months. Nupran is 3 months. Fact is 3 months. Chalice, okay. It used to be easier. I feel like the terraforming bars used to show up in the outliner, like, next to the planet description. Ah, and Tide Drill is 3 months. We can resettle some there as well. find it. We could even go heavier. I mean, just play it safe, make sure it happens. So our crime is now almost manageable. And we get the capital upgrade from all the temporary pops. Oh no. 8, 5. What? No, you're not going to be a food world. Not a chance. We could use another unification center. Fortress, this one's, oh, and it is in our capital sector. Yeah, that's a good reason to make it a unification center. Because if it's like the other tiny world we built, it's outside of our sector, so it's going to be it's going to be worse managed and have fewer bonuses. Yeah, let's start building. I'm sure our other huge world here is not any... Yeah, well, it's a little bit better. How long do we have on the second wave of terraforming? Like this one. That's a long time. That's another interesting question. Am I taking diplo penalties for this hive purge? Nope. Nobody cares. Hive minds don't count, I guess. Which is kind of sad. These aren't great. Oh, okay, wait. We finished... Okay, we finished regenerative tissue again from Raiders research.
Debris analyzed.
Okay, there's a bunch of machine worlds. And we got the organic slurry. We didn't keep... Oh, it didn't keep all the Mushroom Man stuff. Okay, so we did all that that engineering research at the beginning of the game for not very much payout. So that's kind of sad. Oh, okay, we got a little bit. We got the max. Yeah, just a little bit though. Oh, and the Titanic Life stuck around. I wonder if that means the Unifungus will stick around too. That would be kind of annoying. Yeah, okay, so if we built orbital maintenance drops here, it would give us +1 amenity per maintenance drone. We could probably save like a pop or two. Oh, what? Where did you get 100? Oh god. Okay, so this is where all my pops have been going. That's not where I want all my pops to be going. Please stop. We'll actually send them useful places later, but for now at least we know. This one is our tiny continental world that isn't in a sector that we will use as fortress. But we don't really need more naval cap right now. Okay, and these are our new worlds. Right, we wanted to deactivate stuff until we have the pops to use it. We wanted to prioritize replicators. It's a lot of. I bet our empire size from districts just spiked. Nothing. This one might be worth abandoning. Or, I mean, pop assemblies. You know. Okay, right. This one is actually a fortress world, not a generator world. But again, we don't have the pops here yet to use it. I mean, I'll take the crystal production, I guess. I don't... Nah. There are more important things you could be doing on this planet than crystal production. Like simulation sites. What? Oh. We do probably want to make a sector down here for all this stuff. This might actually be the optimal sector capital if it lets us reach 1, 2, 3. We still won't reach the fortress world, but we'll reach everything else. Yeah. We do have an extra leader slot. We can do governor. None of... I mean, at least building speed is a real thing that I'll use. Build speed, I mean, having an army build speed guy, but we're not going to shuffle him around between planets. It's not going to know, so.
Council agenda ready.
Come for the Fallen's getting uncomfortably close to the top of the list. I don't think we want this to pass either. We do have a lot of systems and planets. Who proposed it? Oh, these are the Dacha guys. Huh. I didn't know they could become an actual empire that, like, did diplomacy. Where were we? Okay, yeah, Ymoras and Pickling. Like, the Ymoras aren't going to support the spiritualist thing. Yeah, I feel more okay about Council at this point. The Labyrinth. I always do ignoring the Labyrinth.
Debris analyzed. Spaceborne life form encountered.
In theory, we'll need survey speed eventually for the L cluster, maybe. Enigmatic guest is good return on investment, if I recall correctly. So we're voting on... Man, I keep getting resolutions in under the wire.
Special project complete.
Yeah, so we spent 2,500 engineering research to get 20,000. That's a good deal. Okay, we're full on alloys. Let's build some ships. Looking at my relay situation. Speaking of spending alloys and influence. Yeah, here it doesn't matter. We can't build it on top of the L gate because the L gate's in the middle. And then we want to link it to our Scalarium's capital, but I'm not exactly... I guess it's... Usually it's yellow triangles around. It's... I don't know. Maybe because they're a vessel or something.
Debris analyzed.
Oh, is this actually our first time entering a system with a gateway? Is that why we haven't been rolling gateway activation yet? Despite having one? Like... over here? That's annoying. Oh, this is the tiny, like, ghost fleet or whatever, it doesn't matter.
Research complete. Debris analyzed.
Kinetic battery. We can start working on stuff for artillery battleships.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Yeah, so that'll give us a bonus for passing stuff that other people have proposed. A big bonus to Diplo 8.
Complete.
Oh, I want both of these. I don't have multiple gateways, but we're at the point where we could start rolling gateway construction as well. So I guess we'll do that, and we'll wait on our incubators. We're full on minor artifacts. Oh, we could actually use the Surveyor. The Surveyor is inexpensive to use and gives some just resource bonuses. I feel like our fleet's not in a position to do L-gates yet. And this will make all of our the techs to do L-gates more expensive, so we'll just do this for now. Yeah, just a big pile of engineering research.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
We're about at an hour. Okay, that's from Oh, we don't have this yet. I didn't realize that. How are we on L-gate? 4 out of 7. Okay. Okay. I guess we'll call it here. We got a bunch of machine worlds, which I mean we're not really fully utilizing yet because our raw resource production is still okay. But we are cleaning up the hive pops. We're building the relay network out, and we're getting ready for mid-game stuff. Whether that be preventing the con from happening where we don't want them to, or preparing for the L gates, preparing for Custodian, and we still need to figure out how to get to the Chosen. And thank you for watching.